And we're live.
What up, world? So this right here is 36 questions women have for men, and I listened to it already. I just wanted to get your reaction on it because I think it's funny.
Okay.
Some of the questions are hilarious. You ready? Let's full screen this real quick.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna have to pause it.
Okay.
Because they go by really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like back-to-back questions. So.
Okay.
All right. This is all the way up.
Yep.
We're good. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Oh, no. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Let you get your mic together.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
How does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
I mean, I have no objections to being the same. That's like, I don't know. I have no problem with it. I like being a male, so it's like.
I said it was. It feels the same as probably being the same sex as Hillary Clinton.
Right. What the?
All right, here we go.
Why do you hate rom-coms? Or do you just feel like you need to hate?
Well, okay, what is that?
Romantic comedies.
I like romantic.
I like romantic comedies.
Yeah,
like,
I have no problem with that.
I actually like them more than my wife does sometimes. So I don't know where you get the notion that we hate them.
I have no problem with. No, I have no problem with romantic comedies.
I don't either.
Now, if it's, well, no, I can still watch them. I mean, I enjoy some, but
don't get me wrong. There are some that are too gushy, and I'm just like, okay, this is over the top.
Right.
Like, yeah, this isn't reality.
Right.
Because a lot of them aren't.
Yeah,
but
true.
I still enjoy them.
Yeah.
Why do you make women sit around and talk about men in movies?
When y'all easily just sit around and talk about boobs for hours.
Nope.
No.
I've never had an hour-long conversation on tits.
No. I mean, maybe there's people out there that have, but me, no.
We have a lot of guy friends. Do we sit around and talk about boobs all day?
No.
Why?
I feel like
sports, cars. Yeah, I give you that.
I feel like that's a really movie thing. That's a movie thing that's like kind of been implanted in people's like, oh, guys, all they do is sit there and talk about tits and ass and no.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen.
No?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not a thing. I don't know where that notion came
I haven't
from.
met the person who sat there like, hey, titties.
Yeah,
ass.
okay. Look, here's the thing. I can understand if a guy like mentions boobs, like, okay, do you care if boobs are fake? Do you care if they're real? Whatever. But the conversation moves on. I think if a guy was talking like over 10 minutes about boobs, I'm literally like, okay, you could shut up about that because it's already old.
Right. Yeah. That's weird.
I don't know where.
I don't
know where they got that one from, but okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What else we got?
Why do you automatically assume that you won't like TV or movies that star a female lead?
No.
That's not true.
What?
That's not true at all.
That's
Wonder Woman. Great movie.
What the fuck?
Great movie.
What?
Great movie.
No, I'm not going to say the Scarlett Johansson movie because the movie was okay. But like, there's another movie. I'm pretty sure there's tons of guys who like the Scarlett.
What's the other one? With the lady Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Marvel.
There's another
great
movie.
That was a great movie.
There's a lot of female.
Tomb Raider.
What's the movie with about the trip? The ladies who go on the trip. The comedy.
Do y'all remember
Girls Trip? Yeah, Girls Trip. That's all women, and that movie was hilarious. So it's like
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids, yeah.
Underrated comedy.
Well, wasn't Bridesmaids two guys though?
No, Bridesmaids was about the females. The one was getting married.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's an underrated comedy. So I'll have you know, ma'am, that I don't care who leads.
Right, as long as it's
not
good.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard? Oh yeah. Yeah, she's getting canceled right now.
All right, here we go.
Why are you surprised when women are funny?
I'm probably funnier than you.
She said, "Are we surprised when women are funny?" No, because there's funny women. Anybody could be funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny women out there. I don't know where that idea comes from.
Nah, I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah.
I don't know where that came from either, but all right.
Why do you think that we're obsessed with you when we hook up?
9 times out of 10, I just want you to leave too. I'm busy. I got shit to do.
She said the first thing. She said, "Why do we think? Why do we think that they're obsessed with us when they sleep with us? Right? Is that basically what she said?
Yeah, and then she said, "Well, I want you to leave. I have shit to do too."
Okay, then
I've never had that. I've never ran into that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
no, I thought they were kind of like I got mine. So what you about to do? Type shit.
Yeah.
That's my experience. Now,
Well, it's pretty much been my experience. I've never had a.
the only
issue
person
where that was a thing.
I've seen that I would say that was obsessed with people with me would probably be my relationships. But that's a relationship. You're kind of supposed to be, right?
Yeah, like when you're in a relationship, I think. Well, okay,
I'm not
be
gonna say
obsessed,
obsessed,
but not
yeah,
like,
but like-
don't go crazy with it.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah. Let's not, don't wake me
Random
up in the middle of the
people?
night and ask me what I'm dreaming about. Like, don't
Right.
get weird.
It gets. Hey, sometimes it gets that weird.
Anyway, all right, let's see what else.
Why can't I sleep with as many people as I want to without being judged? When men do it, they're congratulated.
Not true.
No,
Not true. Men are judged too.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
I put it like this.
I'll let you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I put it like this. So, okay. You know what? I may have something. Go with yours first. Go with yours first.
Well, so all right. So when I know a guy that's sleeping with a lot of females, he's judged. Like we judge him all the time. Yeah, we call him out on it too. The same way, if I have a female friend who sleeps with a lot of guys, she's judged the same way. There's no inequality to that. If you're a whore, you're a whore.
I say I'm different because I'll put it like this. I feel like men aren't really judged by men the way women are judged by men. This is how I think so. Because men, we have to. There's not the same want on dick. I'm gonna bleep this out or cut it out. Dick as there is on vagina, right? Women, any woman could walk up. Let's just say random woman. She could be ugly, short, tall, 6 feet, 8 foot, whatever. She could be like, "I want some," and there's gonna be guys lined up at the door. 100. A guy could say the same thing and be like, "Hey, I want some." Not that many girls, unless they're truly into him, going to be lined up. So I say when men are having sex with a lot of guys, like, dang, that boy got it. But when we look at, because women don't have to do as much to get some. Put it like that. It's easier for women to get some than guys are. So when guys do get a lot, we're like, oh, that guy's smooth. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. I think that's a fair point. But to be fair, it's about being judged. So when I look at it as women being judged harsher for being a whore than a man when a man's being a whore. Because I think there's a notion that women think that when we get around our guy friends, we're like, man, he got all the girls. He's doing all. We don't really do that. That's not a real thing.
Okay,
You do have groups that probably do, but I don't. So I can't speak for everybody. But I judge a man the same way I do a woman. If you're a hoe, you out.
I think it's a generation thing, because my generation, we do not praise, but like we look different on people who get it regularly. So it's like we like, damn. Like, let's not to say I'm not gonna say that, but I'm just saying, like, a fuck boy. A lot of dudes look at fuck boys, it'd be like, man, I wish I could be them. But when we look at females who do get a lot, who are just like giving it out, we're like, yes, God. So there is some judging, yeah. So I'm still confused the question, but like, yeah, that's kind of how.
She's basically saying, like, if I sleep with a lot of men, why am I judged harder than a guy who sleeps with a lot of women?
For my generation, I think that's kind of, there's no explanation for it. I don't know who set that in principle. I kind of just is what it is with us, with my generation. It kind of is what it is.
Like I said, I judge everybody the same way, man or woman. It doesn't matter.
I mean, we do that too, but when it comes to that, what she's saying, like, yeah, I think that's true. Because I think she looks like she may be in my generation. So it's like, I kind of get it. I don't know who put that in principle. It's kind of just is what it is.
Okay, moving on.
Why do you consider a woman a tease if she doesn't sleep with you after 3 dates, but a slut if she sleeps with you on the first date?
I don't. Thing is if y'all go out, you're vibing, you're having fun, you come home, you want to keep it pushing. We're adults.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that I think there's a disconnect between, adults and younger thinking. And we don't know how to get out of that younger thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand where that whole idea comes from.
That I don't.
Maybe y'all should stop listening to fuckboys.
Right. I think there is a problem where fuckboys are praised in my generation. Yeah. Same thing. Well, there is, because hot girl summer. That's a thing that's praised, you know? And, you know, what do you think hot girl summer is? So, I don't know. Yeah. I'm kind of like, we in my generation, it's praise on both sides and hate on both sides. So women hate guys who are fuckboys. Guys hate girls who are hoes. But at the same time, girls praise girls who are doing hot girl summer, turning up, and guys praise guys who are fuckboys. So that's kind of how we are now.
Yeah, but
which is fucked up. But I mean.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to go back to Newton's law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. You could go out and do whatever you want. You have the right and you have the freedom in this country to do whatever you want to do, and that's fine. But you can't get away from the criticism.
Right. True. There's going to be an
equal and an opposite reaction.
Yeah. True.
And if you sleep with a dude on a first date, or you make him wait 3 months, if he's into you, he's gonna stay.
Right. And if he just wants some,
he's gonna go. And it is what it is. And what you can really do about it.
Yeah, I agree with what you said right there.
Sorry, but that's adult dating.
Yep.
All right, we'll move on.
In what world does no mean yes?
No means no.
I've met some girls who are teases like that, and when they mean no, they really mean yes. And sometimes yes, it's complicated trying to read females and men too. Men we have some of the same tendencies to do that. You know. I don't want none right now, but back at here, it's like, man, I wonder if she's going to give me something right now. Yeah. We do that sometimes.
That's true.
Same thing with females. It's just hard to read people, you know? And sometimes, like I said, you just got to know how to read people. Because some females, I'll give you an example, right? You could be making out, foreplay, making out, kissing, and the girl could be like, no. But in her head, she's like, yeah. But to you, she's like, damn, fuck, I ain't getting none. And now you will go home or walk out, and she like, damn, I really want it. It's just reading people. I feel like that's what it is. You just got to read people.
Maybe reading the situation, but I feel like no means no.
No. If you give me a firm no, nah.
Right.
I'm going to be like, okay, that's a no. Okay.
Yeah,
but
we're not doing
like,
that.
no, don't stop.
I'm going to
be like, okay, are you playing with me, or are you... Come on now, you got to give me more of a clear sign.
Yeah,
I'm going to pause for a minute and be like, okay, is she saying no? Or is she saying yes? What? And I'm going to kind of play my cards. I'm like, okay, let me hit her with the thigh grab. Oh, she ain't feeling it? Okay, she meant no. Okay, bet. All right, bet. But okay, well.
I feel like when I hear the no, I'm no. I'm not going to be me too.
It depends on the texture of no. If I hear no, I'm like, okay, I'm out. But girls are some girls, they don't want to be, they don't want to take control. They want the dude to they want the dude to be affirmative.
Right, but there comes consequences with that too.
True, because if you're too affirmative, now you're like,
right.
Whoa.
If you're too aggressive, and the guy is like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get some because she's giving me the signals, but the signals aren't really what he thought they were. He's interpreting it wrong. Right. And now you're in a situation where you're in a lot of trouble.
Understandable. It's just like I said, it's all about reading people.
I feel like when she says no, I just know it. That's it. All right, no. We're not doing this.
It depends on me because it's like I agree with 100% you're saying, yes, but I'm saying not for me. Sorry, my generation. There's some girls there's some girls who like they're kind of like that, meaning like their yes is no. But like I said, you have to know them. If you're going out like that versus every girl, it's kind of like fuck. You're wilding. But it's like, you got to know them.
I think we should just all have contracts now.
Contract?
Yeah, we should have dating contracts. Do you sign this consent form?
Okay, boom. Okay. All
right. That'll save a lot of problems. Might kill the mood a little bit, but hey, at least we're not, not going to jail. Let's move on.
Why do you say that women are too emotional to be leaders?
Then justify catcalling by saying men just can't control themselves.
That's a fair point. Also, I don't agree with catcalling. I think it's sleazy and stupid. That's always been my look on it.
It depends on the catcalling. Because it's like, all right, if you go, hey, yo, what's up, ma? Like that New York style, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, ma. I'm like, yeesh. Now, if you into that type of catcalling, hey, go. But for me, that's just like, damn, you all aggressive for no fucking reason.
The reason I disagree with catcalling is because every woman has the gas station story.
Of course.
Every single woman has the gas station story. It's the gas station guys. They run it for the rest of us. If
Okay.
you want to talk to a female, walk up to her in a non-threatening way and talk to her.
I say this.
Hey, how are you doing? I find you beautiful. I'd love to take you out. Be a gentleman about it. Don't, hey, yo, bitch. Hey, let me get your number.
Right.
That right there, that's so sleazy, dumb, and lame. And I want to know how many guys really get laid doing that.
Probably not a lot.
Probably not a lot. If I had to assume, if I had to take a poll, probably not a lot.
Maybe there's
Now-
some females out there that like
Now,
that.
as far as women
But-
being too emotional to be leaders, I think leaders should have emotion because that would stop a lot of the craziness that goes on. I think that if people put emotion in situations instead of logic in some situations,
Not even
it would
logic,
be a great,
yeah,
would be
emotion.
maybe emotion and logic. Then maybe we wouldn't be, wouldn't be in a
'cause-
situation where we're bombing and doing this craziness in this country.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's a lot of women that make great leaders. I think
Yeah.
this is, I don't know, that sounds like rhetoric to me, but yeah.
Yeah,
We move on?
I agree with the emotion thing, but the catcalling is like girls. I'm fuck around, get canceled here. I'm good. All right, so I'm gonna say something short. All right, some girls like catcalling, some girls don't. If you could obviously tell she don't not liking you trying to talk to her, walk away. And if she's obviously vibing with you, vibe with her.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Like, why are you trying to call? Like, okay, if you want to get to know somebody, walk up in a non-threatening way.
That's
and
what.
talk to
That's
them.
my
You don't have
catcalling.
to
I
do
don't.
But that's different. That's not catcalling. That's trying to get to know somebody. Catcalling is when you're yelling at them from across the room or
Oh, see, I
across the
don't- I
parking
don't
lot
do
or
that.
something, trying to
No.
get their attention, scaring them half to death.
See,
That doesn't work, bro.
So, I'm sorry. So,
That's not a beta
Right.
thing to say neither. That's
yeah.
just facts. If you don't believe me, ask any woman in the world. Hey, how do you feel about catcalling? She's gonna say, I don't like it. I think it's weird. You have to understand.
So all right.
You have to understand, Fred. Look, let me put it to you like this. Let's say I don't really know you at all, right? And
right.
you're pumping gas, and I'm all the way across the way. If I start yelling at you, how are you gonna feel? What the fuck is this dude doing?
Okay.
What is he trying to do? What's this? Are we trying to fight? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well,
Right.
you have to look at it from a woman's standpoint. If they're just going to get some gas, they done got their little Cheeto, their Cheetos and a Monster. They came out to go get the gas or whatever, and you start yelling at them.
Okay.
Hey, yo, hey, what the fuck? I don't know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't know.
See,
Maybe
I
I see it different.
My former catcalling, I walk up to you, hey, you beautiful. Say what.
That's not catcalling.
See,
That's
that's
getting
my
to know somebody.
That's my form of catcalling. I've kind of. That's my form, kind of. But yeah. But you're right.
But that's not catcalling. That's my point. I think you need to look up the definition of catcalling.
Yeah. Let me.
Because
do
that's
that.
not what catcalling is. When you walk up to somebody, man, woman, whatever you into, and you want to try to get to know them, you strike up a conversation. If they don't have time for it, move on. Look, I have to harass them.
Make a whistle, shout, or comment of a sexual nature to get. Oh no. Okay. So
That.
I don't do that. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's-
Well, never mind
and
that.
they're saying that how do you justify that by saying, but boys will be boys, but say that women can't be emotional leaders? I've never.
That's
women are
crazy.
too emotional to be leaders. I've never seen it. I've never said either or. So
Who thought it was a good idea? Come here, Jordy.
yeah,
What?
right?
No.
Fucking so stupid.
I'm
All right,
sorry,
let's
that's
move
dumb.
on. Let's see what else.
Why do you think that just because you're nice to me, I owe you my body?
What? Who said that?
Well, to be fair, there's probably a lot of guys out there that think that way.
Well, you're dumb.
Yeah,
You're dumb. What the fuck?
yeah. Like if if a woman's nice to you, I guess maybe to some guys out there just like, oh, she wants to fuck.
Well,
That might not be the case. She might just be nice.
Yeah, she might just be a nice person.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've never.
You can't pick up that? I mean,
You can pick up if a girl likes you.
Right,
But you
what
gotta
the
be able to
fuck?
read the signs, and that's one thing I'm really bad at. I can't read the signs. I've been told multiple times I'm bad at sign reading, so I can't read between the lines on stuff like that. If you can't physically come to me and say, "Hey, I like you, and we should date sometime," I'm never gonna get it. So
Okay, I agree with some. I feel like I was bad at reading the signs when I was youth, like a young adult. I was really bad.
Yeah.
Hi, she likes me. That was me. That was me. Now, as I got older, I could tell. Okay, she's just being nice. You know what I'm saying? You can tell, the hair touching, the there's certain signs. Yeah, there's certain signs you could tell, but if someone came up to me and just started being nice, I could be like, okay, she's just a nice person. Yeah. Oh, hi, I'm going to be nice to you back, but I'm not just going to be like, oh, you're nice? Oh, you get fucked now. Nah, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's
well, like I said, this is for us, not for everybody, because I guess everybody's different.
Fam.
All right, let's see what else we got.
Why would you ever send an unsolicited dick pic?
That shit crazy. Every time hey man, I sent this chick a dick pic. I'm like, do you know it? Nah, bro. Nigga, what? No. You crazy as
No.
What the fuck? You
Don't
weirdo?
Don't do that.
What? That's weird. That's weird.
For one, women don't like dick pics.
Unless they ask, if she didn't personally ask for it, don't fucking send it. Simple as that.
If she didn't ask, don't send it. That's a weird way to just get in somebody's inbox. Why don't you just start out with, hey, how's your day? I would like to get to know you. So if you started out with something simple like that, you'd have a better chance of getting to know her and possibly, getting what you want out of the relationship than sending a dick pic.
I'm going to send her a dick pic. That's going to get her.
I'm going to break this down for 90% of the guys out there that don't seem to understand. You're not the only big dick out there. So stop sending them.
That's fucking you weird.
Stop being weird.
That's weirdo, bro.
Y'all are weird. What's wrong with you?
Why do you feel like it's okay to harass women or make offensive comments about women, but when somebody does it to your sister, it's not okay?
No, I don't harass women.
I
don't do that. And if you do it to my sister, I'll put the teeth into the back of your neck.
Yeah, punch you in the face.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
If I do it to someone, I'm expecting to get punched in the face by someone's brother. You know what I'm saying? So if someone does it to my sister, you expect to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
You know why? I don't do it because guess what? That's fucked up and rude and just that's fucked up. Well, okay.
No, I agree with you. There's a lot of guys out there that do harass people. There's a lot of crazy ass stalker dudes, and there's a lot of crazy ass stalker women. Look,
punch you in the face.
It's one of those things, man. That stop doing it. They said no, move on.
Right?
She doesn't want to get back with you. Move on. There's no reason to keep doing this back and forth shit. Just do what Usher said. Let it burn.
Right. I thought he was talking about a different burn.
How does it feel to interrupt me when I'm in the middle of making a point during a meeting?
Okay.
Wait, what did she say?
Why do you interrupt me when I'm in a middle of making a point? And that's a guy thing. Guys interrupt. Because when we talk, we get heated, and when we get heated, we interrupt each other to make our point go across.
Yeah, I was just about to say
we don't know how to transfer that over because females don't do that. Females, when they have conversations, they have their point, and then the next female make their point, and then the next female. We don't do that. Guys, when you get guys into a room, it's everybody talking over each other.
Because I feel like everybody's trying to get their point across, and what dudes to do. Let's just say, let's do this right. You could be talking, but the whole time in my head, I'm like, if she let me just say this, she gonna think different. And then I say that, and now we still doing this. And okay, let me get my thought out. That's how we are. And there's women out there that's like that too. Yeah, but it's.
But there's also been times where, like, if I'm in a heated debate, not even an argument, but just like a heated debate, by the time I want to get my point out about a certain situation, that situation's already passed and we're on to something else. And now I'm like, fuck. So what I end up doing is while somebody's making a point, I'm like, okay, but what about this? And it's in the middle of it, I just interrupt them. So yeah, I'm worse at it.
I don't think that's a men and women thing. To me, that's just people. Because I've known females who do that. I know a lot of females who do that shit.
Yeah.
Well, you trying to get your point. You're like, bro, can I talk? Like, what the fuck? But I know dudes who do it too. So I don't think that's a female male thing. I think that's just a people thing.
Yeah, but like I said, I've been interrupted too, multiple times. So yeah, whatever.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
Wait.
Okay,
what?
That's unfair. So she said, why do men sit with their legs wide open?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for one, it's comfortable, and probably because we have back pain and we're trying to make it go away in a certain situation while we're sitting in this chair.
I'm trying to confuse. What is she meaning?
So, all right. So when men sit, usually we sit like this. Our legs are open.
But
so they have an issue with that for some reason.
But sometimes that's just how we get comfortable.
It's just comfortable.
If you got on jeans and you decide to, I'm not gonna be like, your legs are open.
Right.
If you're comfortable, I don't know. That's weird. That's a weird question. what?
Why do you have a problem with it?
Right. That's more.
Is the
Right.
I mean, okay, I guess
Yeah, I don't
that's
see
a
a problem
weird
with
one.
that
I don't know
Yeah.
where that came from. Who hurt you?
Right.
Why are women perceived as the weaker sex, even though we literally birth you like watermelons through like this?
So
I'm gonna let you go first. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I've always been the type to say that I don't think women are weaker. I actually think women are stronger. And specifically because we're not built for the pain they have to go through when it comes to birth. However, emotionally, they get broken way easier than we do. We have the ability to take all the emotional damage and kind of keep pushing.
Okay. Oh, well.
Physical damage, it's 50-50. If you think about this, like when I get sick, I'm down, I'm out. I'm not getting up, not moving, I'm not cooking, I'm not doing shit. But when my wife gets sick, she's up, moving around, doing stuff. She has stuff to do, so she keeps it pushing. So I wouldn't say that women are necessarily weaker. I would actually abdicate that they're stronger. But physically stronger, no.
Yeah, I think that's just by muscle fibers and all that other sciencey stuff. But yeah, I feel like women are stronger, but like, they can birth from up. I kind of agree with a lot what you said.
Yeah,
I just want to
know where they got this.
I will say there's exceptions because there's women who work out a lot who are physically more stronger than me and you. But I do agree. But yeah, but like I said, they're the world's strongest woman right now could come in here and rip our whole arms off. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, but then you have to look at the world's strongest man versus the world's strongest woman.
I'm pretty sure the man
who wins the lifting competition.
Pretty sure the man.
So that's my point. When you got to talk about what kind of strength are you talking about? Are you talking about physical strength?
Okay.
Are you talking about like emotional? Where are we going with this?
Okay.
Because like I always say this, and then we'll move on. But I always say that men are top heavy, women are bottom heavy. So like we're top strong, women are bottom strong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever been leg locked by a woman? Mm-mm. Like just wrestling around? Mm-mm. Bruh. Mm-mm. Yeah, you ain't getting out of that shit unless you're like an MMA fighter.
Why is it so bad to show your emotions?
It means you're human.
It's not. It's hard. It's hard because no one cares. That's the main thing that we've come across. We're here in 2022. We're talking about it now. Women, men, doesn't matter. When men start showing emotion, they're seen as weak.
Yep.
And no matter how much you try to tell us it's okay to open up, men are scared to open up because most of the time we've already been opened up to another person and they've used it against us. So we just learn to shut it off.
I've been in a relationship here. You're a crybaby. So guess what? I conceal it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna cry in front of her. Or it just depends because some women like that. Some women like to be emotionally tied with their emotionally see their partner cry, be down. They want to see that. But a lot of women, especially in my generation, they want that hard rock. They want to be the person to go to them to cry on their shoulder. They want to be, the person held. Or they want to be the person that needs to, what do we do? Or a lot of females in my generation, they don't want to see a person, their man crying or like in their feelings. Like I said, there's a few, but my generation, nah, they ain't with that. So, which is just a generational thing.
No, it's not.
No, yeah.
Because you have to think about how many of our grandfathers suffered in silence.
Yeah, true. So, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's a generational thing. I think it's just it's a men and women thing. Yeah, women are better at showing emotions. Men are not. We're not raised to. And then even the ones that are, they sometimes use that to manipulate people. And you get that whole what do they call them, sociopath idea. But for me, and I can only speak for me because I can't speak for all men, because all men are different. You know? But for me, it's a lot harder to show emotion because I don't know how I'm feeling yet. I have to get through my emotions to get to the right one. So it makes it a little bit harder to just say, well, this is how I'm feeling. And because I wasn't even brought up that way. Dude, I'm an 80s baby. We weren't even allowed to do that. My mom would get mad if I showed emotion. So I learned over time to lock it up and hold it in. But it took a lot of getting used to getting it out.
For me,
so I've gotten better at it. But
For me, I think I'm pretty good at showing feeling. Or I know what emotion I'm feeling, but I just growing up my life, I felt like I was shunned or like not picked on, but like you showing them or you crying, you know what I'm saying? So as I got older, I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna push it away.
You gonna cry? You want a
No.
Wham-burger and some French fries?
And
What you want?
I'm gonna just deal with it later, and then I normally never get to deal with it. Then that's
Yeah.
it.
Men are suppressors, man. That's what
it's
we
kinda
that's what we
basically
know because, like I've said, we've had it used against us too many times to just be out here, crying on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So hey, it is what it is.
Why are you always trying to prove your masculinity to me?
Proving your masculinity to you, I don't know. I don't do that. I don't really think I have to prove anything.
I don't think that's a men to woman thing. I feel like that's more of a men to men thing.
Yeah,
I'm
men
gonna
to men
prove
do
to you I'm
that.
stronger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna prove to you how big and tough I am.
Yeah,
that's
men do
more
that.
of a man doing it to a man. I don't see a lot of men trying. I'm gonna show you how big and how masculine I am to a
Beta
woman.
males do that. That's men that's men that are insecure do that.
To women
That's
though.
to anybody. Insecure men do that. I'm big and bad, and I'm better, and I'm better than everybody thing. I don't do that because I don't have to prove shit to you. I don't care how big and bad you are.
But there's
Hard-
guys. There's
look,
guys that do that to people though.
Hard don't stop bullets, man. So you could go out there acting as tough as you want to, but at the end of the day, you're not bulletproof. So
Right.
it doesn't matter
But-
how bad and big you think you are. It's not going to impress me.
But am I lying though? That's more of a man to man.
No,
thing.
you're not
Yeah.
lying. No, I agree.
I-
I don't know too many guys that have ever gone to a woman and been like, "I'm the man." But then again, that could happen.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
true.
surprise me. And
True.
if it does, you'll just know
That's I've in my instances I've only seen it happen to other dudes. Other dudes be like, I'm more manly. You know what I'm saying? I've only seen that happen. I haven't seen that many dudes doing that to women. Maybe
Yeah.
like you said, there probably are people that do that, but I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one.
Why the isn't it ladylike to cuss? When did words get gendered?
Who
why
said
is
that?
it not ladylike to cuss?
said that?
Shout out to my wife. She cusses like a damn sailor.
Yeah, what the hell? Who said that?
Um,
I think she made that up herself because no.
No, that's an old thing. I have heard that before.
I've never heard that.
Especially in the older generations where it's not ladylike to cuss. It's not ladylike.
Shit, I couldn't see
You're
that shit.
supposed to cross your legs, and it's a bunch of stuff that like women used to have to live by.
Every woman,
Or-
not every, but
I wouldn't say live by, but was told growing up.
yeah. I think
Do what?
That's not a fair question of men because that's not a man question.
Yeah.
That's to ask your grandparents question.
Yeah, that's a generational thing right there. Because I've seen everybody. I've seen men, women, fucking everybody. I've been around, seen them cussing. I've never looked at it and be like, oh, that's a man and woman. No, people just cuss. So
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's
Yeah.
cuss away. It doesn't
right.
bother
No.
me. I don't know.
Why is it your first instinct to doubt women who have been sexually violated or raped?
that's not my
So-
first instinct. My first instinct was I want to see details. I want to know.
Yeah, I think
I
when
don't-
it comes to stuff like that, for one, it's not necessarily that I want to see proof because there's not a lot of proof of rape. It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to know, like, give me the situation.
Give me the
Let me
details.
logically break it down and make sure there's no holes in what you're saying.
Right.
And then we could go from there. And
'Cause-
if it is, then you need to go to the police, get your rape test done, or if you're even if you're sexually violated, like
Right.
even if you're just like in the club and somebody grabs upon you and you didn't give the consent, that's not okay.
Right.
But it's not that I don't believe you. My first instinct is to believe.
Right.
There's
I
too
want
much
to
of that
believe
going
you.
on, and as a dad, and I have a daughter, so I want to believe immediately. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to bring myself back. Like, hold on, wait. Let's justify. Not justify, but let's walk through and see what happened. It's never I just don't believe you.
No. Mm-mm.
You see what I'm saying?
I think, like you said, I think
situational. It's very
we're meant
situational.
to believe because just by you saying I was raped, I'm not gonna be like you're lying. No, I'm gonna be like, oh, for real? Automatically believing you, and then later on down the line, if it turns out the facts that she wasn't, then I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole sexual assault thing, especially in
It's-
the man community where we live, you know what I mean? It's terrifying. We don't know what would be, like if you do something that a woman seems to be okay with and everything's cool, and then later on down the line you're being arrested for it, and you're like, wait, what happened? A lot of that goes on, like a lot. So we have to be subjective to all and everything coming in. All of the information we have to be subjective to. It's not that we don't believe you, it's that we need to know the facts.
Right, yeah.
Why do you assume a woman's angry because she's on her period?
Well, it's been...
I think it's scientifically proven that
no,
you're not feeling the best right there. So
it's been my experience that most women on their period are angry. So when they're angry, I'm going to assume in my little man brain that you're on your period and you need chocolate. Yeah. It's not a sexist thing. It's just I'm making sure that's not the problem. Because it might be just that. Like, it might not be me. You might just be on your cycle and you're in your emotions and you want to yell at somebody. And I just happen to be in the way. Also, it might be I fucked up somewhere. You haven't told me where, when, and what, or how. And we haven't gotten to that point and you're just mad about it. And now I'm just associating it with your period.
Yep.
So it could be either or.
Yeah, I agree. Which is fucked up.
So we got to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, what else was next?
Why do you think women that wear makeup are false advertising?
Because it is. It is false advertising. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It doesn't mean you can't. I don't think that women should wear makeup. Wear whatever makes you feel better. I don't care. But it is false advertising. It's the same way if I was to like walk around with a strap on the size of, my living room door, you know what I mean? Strapped in my pants. It's false advertising. It ain't that big. So yeah, it's the same thing. I don't know. To me personally, I don't care about makeup. It doesn't bother me. There's a lot of men that prefer natural. My wife has natural beauty. She doesn't really have to wear makeup. She chooses to. That's fine. I don't care either way. But the thing is I'm
at that point where like I don't care if you wear makeup. But if you do, I don't, I'm not like, oh, she wearing makeup, you're lying to me. There's cases where I've seen on TikTok where this woman puts on makeup and she looks like a completely different person. I understand that. Just let me know. Hey, look, this is not how I normally look. This is makeup. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Now I'm not going to get I'm not going to get stuck on that face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was just about to bring up that point. We've seen where a woman looks completely different. I'm not going to say anything negative. Then when she puts on the makeup, she's an entirely different person.
Right.
But like I said, I don't really care about makeup.
I don't care
but
either.
if you ask me, it is false advertising.
I just don't really care enough to be like false advertising because I'm like, you wear makeup? Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, that's exactly how you look without the makeup? Or is it a little... No, I look a little different. Some spots here. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care about that. Yeah. But if you look like Halle Berry with the makeup, but look like Samuel L. Jackson without the makeup, that's a problem. that may be a problem. So that may be a little problem. So, hey.
Oh shit! Moving on.
We can say the same thing about your dick size.
Hey, I brought that up.
What the fuck? Yeah.
No, I brought that up. That was my point. If I walked around with a giant strap on, and some tight jeans, and women are like, "Hey," but then you get in the room and you're like, "Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? That's how we feel when you take it off."
Yeah, that's funny because it's like what you said. Yeah. Yeah.
Why isn't it weird that there's a bunch of old white men sitting in a room making legislation about what I can and can't do with my body?
Well, there's not. There's also a lot of black men that are sitting in there also. There's women that are sitting on those boards making those decisions also because majority wins. That is what it is. You don't like it, go out and vote for somebody that represents your ideas.
Try to get in the legislation then. Try to change it.
Yep, that's the beauty of America. You have
people want to complain about stuff, but don't do anything to fix it.
Yeah, it's a big one.
What? If you feel that strongly, well, go change it then. Go, try to get in the legislation and put in the laws that you want to see changed.
Yeah, because that's what I say. Like, I'm not anti-abortion, but I'm not pro-abortion either. So for me, I mean, that's what I say. I say leave it up to women to decide. But I think that there should be 2 signatures on that on that consent form, and I think one should be the dad. That goes into it's a rabbit hole, and it's of shit with the whole abortion thing. So I mean, what you do with your body should be your decision. But at the same time, I think if you know, if I was involved and it wasn't any kind of like crazy, you know, rape scenario or incest scenario, whatever, then I should have a say too.
Yeah, for me, what she said kind of falls on line of like, you don't like that you're gaining all this weight, but you're not changing your diet. That's kind of how it falls to me. She's like, but all these white men. Okay, if that's what you think is true, we'll get into legislation and change it.
Or
right?
just, you know, pay attention to who's actually on those boards, because there's
Right.
a lot of women, you know, in Congress.
Yeah.
There's a lot of black men in Congress, not just old white men like everybody likes to think it is.
Right.
It's very diverse.
You're right.
Anyway, moving on.
Do you have a coochie?
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Because lesbians are fucking awesome.
Hell
That's
yeah.
why.
You like what I like? We can get it together. What?
Right. Like,
Yeah.
you like exactly what I like.
Man, what? They're cool.
So we can, you know, we can get it together.
I have yet to come like meet a lesbian like, damn, she was a dick. No, they've all been really cool because there's no sexual
one.
like.
I like hanging out.
There's just we like the same stuff. So it's like there's no like, oh damn, I'm gonna try to get in it. No, there's none of
Yeah.
that. So it's kind of just like we're just gonna be.
Yeah.
Just gonna, you know, it's weird. It's
Yeah, that's the
you
same
guys
thing
know
I
what I'm
say
saying.
about like gay people are a perfect example. I had a gay
Yeah.
friend that was a really good wingman. Like he, you know, it was
Right.
like we used to
Yeah.
go to the bar and he was always hooking me up with chicks, and I was just like, yeah, this guy's awesome. Well, it's the same thing with lesbians. Like
Right.
I love lesbians.
Right.
I love gay people. I love everybody. So
Yeah.
what's the problem? I don't see the issue.
I don't have a problem with anybody until you give me a reason to have a problem with you.
Yeah,
So
exactly. That part. All right, let's see what else.
How does it feel to get kicked in the balls?
Hurts.
shit hurts.
Hurts like a motherfucker. I'm
You
gonna tell you
ever-
why.
Go ahead.
Because all right. So the nerves that you have inside a testicle, and there's a lot of them.
Mhm.
Okay, once kicked, all trigger at once.
Mhm.
So the pain isn't even in the balls; it's in the stomach,
Mhm.
and you feel it. And it's like it's kind of like it's compared to giving birth.
I would say, you ever got tased in a vagina? It's on the line of there because every time I've got kicked in the balls, I've immediately lost control of my legs. I fell to the ground, but I can't walk. Stomach,
Knees buckled.
Right.
It was over with.
stomach hurts. Trust me, that shit hurts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, that
it's
shit
it's
hurts.
compared to giving birth.
Can't breathe.
I've never heard a man say, you know what, I want to get kicked in the balls again. But I have heard women say, I'll have another baby. So
Getting kicked in the balls suck.
it hurts.
Do you ever get tired of trying to be manly all the time?
Do I ever get tired of being manly all the time? No, 'cause I
That's-
am what I am.
Yeah, I'm a
I
man,
don't-
so it's like
I don't really-
I don't think men get tired of being men just the same way as women don't get tired of being women. So it's like,
Yeah.
well,
I mean, there might be women that get tired of being a woman. you know,
Yeah,
especially like, you know,
because you got periods.
1 week
and
out, 1
cramps
week out of a
and-
month
yeah.
maybe.
But
I
men,
don't know.
we
I
don't
just
have.
never really thought about being a man. I just kind of am what I am.
Yeah, so it's like I've never had a day was like I could take a break from doing this.
Right.
No, I've never thought that way. So
Yeah. All right.
Why are you so afraid of gender equality?
I know that's men are not men. We want gender equality. We want men and women to be on the same level. The problem is women. I see this a lot. Women they want to be on the same level, but only when it benefits them.
Yeah.
They don't want a
I can agree with that.
complete equality. They want equality only here, not there, but here and here.
Yeah.
They don't truly want equality, but they want equality. You get what I'm saying? They want equality, but not equality.
That's why I
So-
tell a feminist, be careful what you wish for, because if you really want to be treated like a man, I can tell you it ain't fun.
It ain't. Like
I mean,
said,
you
it's
think
not
about the
fun.
hardworking jobs that we have to do, and I mean like really physical, nonstop labor, you know, to take care of our families. And then, you know, I mean, hey, look, we put in some work. So if you want equality, be careful what you wish for, is all I'm saying. Am I for or against? Either or, it doesn't matter to me. Look, I feel like if you want to be the housewife, be a housewife. If you want to be out here working, well, then you know
Hey.
what? Get your ass to work, because this is what we're doing.
Yeah. I only thing I have a problem with equality. This is the only thing I would say I have a problem with equality, and I feel like a lot of people do, is when it's time to when it becomes like fighting involved, right? Women want to be in equality, but when let's just say a woman puts your hands on a man, it's instantly you can't hit him back. Nope. But you had the equality to hit me, but I can't have the equality to hit you. It's
Right.
crazy.
Well, that's what you were going back to saying.
Yeah,
that
like-
women want equality,
But they don't want equality.
Most women want equality until it becomes equal.
Yeah.
And now they're like, wait a minute, I didn't want this part. I want this part.
Right.
So,
Be careful what you say, because
Be careful
you
what
don't
you wish
want
for.
equality.
Yeah.
You want equality.
Right. All right, let's
That
move
should be
on.
a saying.
You don't want equality. You want equality. It's funny. All right.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
That's actually been proven false multiple
Yeah,
times.
that's. Isn't there like a whole
numerous.
article about that's
Yes,
not
there's
true?
been multiple studies done that the pay inequality amongst women is not
No
that.
different, yeah.
What it is for one, men know how to barter for a better paying job.
I thought it was just men take on higher,
That's
more
the second
extreme
part of it.
jobs, so
No,
they
that's
get
the
paid
second
more.
part of
Yeah.
it. The first part is, look, when I go into a job interview and I'm interviewing for another job, the first thing I want to bring up is how much is this job paying? Because if it's paying the same as mine, I'm not doing it. If it's paying less than mine, it's not doing it. There's no point in me doing this. Women, especially single moms, don't have that luxury. They need now. So when they go in and they say, hey, we're hiring for 17, cool, taking it. They don't even try to get anything else out of it.
Okay.
That's the difference between men and women, and it's been proven. And another thing is, it's the strenuous jobs that we do. I mean,
Yeah.
not a lot of women do what I do, or what he does. You know what I mean? And I don't do what they do. So yeah, you have to look at where the pay is. The pay structure is built upon how hard the work is.
Yeah. True.
If you're not doing the harder work, you're not going to get paid the same.
All right. A person who's climbing skyscrapers, putting in giant windows, is not going to get the same pay as a dude who's delivering pizzas. It's like,
Exactly.
they're completely. There's well,
No, that's a very good it's a very good point. So no, that's been blown out of proportion, and it's not even remotely true.
right.
All right.
In what world does 77 cents equal $1?
In what world does 68 cents equal $1?
How is that fair?
I'm confused what they mean by that. What do you mean?
They're saying that's the base. Like that's kind of like their go-to. It's like they're saying that for every man that's making $1, there's a woman making 68 cents. But you have to look at what you're doing. And if they say even if it's the same job, okay, well now let's go look at the quality of work, and then you have to look at the educational background. There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. It's not as clear cut as people like to make it seem.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
let me back up
I've
a little
never
bit.
heard
'cause-
that.
Why are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you?
If a woman came to me, it was like, yeah, I make 40. I'm like, word? You single? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in the door. That is not intimidating to me at all. Hey. My girl make more than me right now, and I'm just like, hey, love it.
Why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
Okay, why are opinionated women seen as bitches?
I don't think
they are.
Opinionated. I feel like it's just nagging women. Are like,
I don't even think it's that.
It's not even nagging. Yeah.
I think it's the way that women present something to a man might be taken out of context, and so therefore we see it as bitching or something.
Right.
It's like when, okay, I'll give you my kids, or a perfect example. If I go to my kids and I say, hey, how come the dishes weren't done last night? Oh, my bad, I'll get right on it. If
But
I
to
go
them-
to them, hold on. But if I go to them and I say, dishes, yeah, you didn't fucking do them, what's the deal? Now it's like, damn, what an asshole. So it's not so much that opinionated women are seen as bitches. How are you presenting the information or whatever you're trying to get across? It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I was about to say this. I was just about to say the same thing you just said.
All right.
So,
When opinionated men are seen as bosses.
Oh, when opinionated men are okay, I didn't catch that part. So opinionated men are seen as bosses, but opinionated women are seen as bitches.
I don't think that's true.
I don't. Where's your evidence?
Yeah, I don't think that's true at all.
'Cause I don't think that's true at all. I think my boss is a dick.
Right? What the fuck? I don't think
So-
he's a boss. Yes. No.
Yeah,
No.
no, he's
he
an
sucks.
asshole.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah. That. I don't know.
And the owner of the company that I work for is a woman, and she's an asshole too. So, what do you want from me? Right?
Yeah. You're asking the wrong. You're asking that to the wrong people.
You're reaching.
Yeah. For me, because I think all bosses are asses. I have yet to meet a boss that was like, I fuck with that boss. I haven't got one yet.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Why aren't you speaking up when you hear your male friends behind closed doors make jokes that are offensive to women?
It's the same way when why aren't you speaking up when your female friends make a joke about this dude's dick size that you don't speak up? You don't, because it's your friend. It's you kind of just like, fuck, that was fucked up. And jokes are jokes. Yeah, there's some truth in jokes, but like you kind of keep it as like it's a joke. So it's like, I'll let you go since you're the comedian.
Well, I don't have anything funny to say about this. I don't think I really do think that the whole if I feel like if I have a friend who's going on a misogynist rant, I have to remind them I have a daughter. So what you're saying, is offensive, and I will. There's a fine line between being funny and offensive, and if you don't know how to be on that line, it's probably best to just stay where you are. If I have I'll use Fred as an example, right? If Fred is sitting here saying all this crazy misogynist stuff that's probably offensive to women, I'm gonna call him out on it. Will I not?
No, you will.
So that's my point. Like, where's your logic in this? Because there's no proof whatsoever that that's a thing, because I've never even heard of that. You know what I mean?
I've heard of it, but I've never heard my friends. I've never heard my friends say some crazy shit that would be offensive. They could, probably to their parents, but
but the thing, but here's the difference
girls.
between men and women. So look, and it is a difference. When women get together, they gossip. Yip. My man does this. My man does this. No, he ain't shit. Whatever. They, women do that shit. Guys don't. When we get together, we're just trying to escape a lot of the craziness in our lives and make jokes and have fun with it. Sometimes they go overboard, but 9 out of 10 times, in a conversation, all we're doing is just bullshit.
No,
we don't do that.
Yeah. I keep every time I want to say something like, "Damn, he said that." Fuck. Yeah.
My bad. I'll let you take the next one.
Okay.
All right, here's the next one.
Why are you so afraid of recognizing your own privilege? Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just recognize it and do something about it.
I don't know how to answer that.
What privilege?
What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What privilege? Are she saying a man, like men versus women privilege, or I don't know how to answer that.
Maybe is that what she's saying?
That's what I'm assuming, because this is about women acting to men. So she's saying. So she's saying men have privilege just because we're men?
I'm assuming so.
That doesn't
even hold water.
Yeah, what the fuck?
If I'll give you an example how we're not privileged. If that's the case, then I'll take this. If I go to the police right now and I say a woman raped me, I'm gonna get laughed at.
They're gonna laugh at.
I'm laughed right out of the police station. Yeah. Let's reverse the roles. If a woman goes right now and says I raped her, I'm in jail by what time is it?
Even truth or not,
I'm in jail in 5 minutes.
Yeah, truth or not.
Truth or not, doesn't matter. There's no that holds no water and no weight at all whatsoever. So,
I was so confused from what? 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 I couldn't even fucking answer the question.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. That's it. That's all of them.
All right. Yeah. I thought some of these were great questions. Some of them was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
That's 36 questions women have for men, and we answered all 36. We out of here.
Yep. All right. Bye.
Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down on the bottom below. Also, if you're new, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime new videos upload.
And also, don't forget to hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify. And for exclusive content, we also have a website, which will be in the description below.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we're out of here.
Peace.